Hi, welcome back to Video Game Drive-By. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I believe we were so excited to play it the first episode that I don't think we ever even addressed what we were playing or anything like that. I think at the time that we started, I was so tired of troubleshooting my computer that we just forget it, just play the damn game.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
Yeah, we had a fucking whatever that old guy, we'll do it live moment was.
Yeah.
Who was that again?
That was Bill O'Reilly, back when he was
guy.
on
When he was-
not a current affair, hard copy.
When he still looked semi-young?
Yeah.
Sort of?
His pre-Fox News TV tabloid days.
Yeah, okay, so...
Ugh, why do I know
Trying
that?
to... Okay, just trying to think. So I was not her. You were her voice. What was I again? I was long hair girl,
Yuri.
Yuri, okay.
Yeah,
And
and
Natsuki.
Yeah.
The young voice that I gave the that voice. Yeah, okay. So what are we doing?
Okay, I guess I'll start.
Right, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So, come sit down, Thick and Chunky. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'm not sure your voice was that super effeminate the first time, but you know what? Let's go.
But I was losing my voice last time, too.
Oh, right. All right, let's go. Just...
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I don't think you were that effeminate either.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready?
Look at that adorable face, though. She's so proud.
Whatever. Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Aw.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. I kinda want to see these now.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Heh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Zoe grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Zoe talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's a cupcake! Just eat the dang thing! It's round-ish! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh, god damn it. Is she a tsundere character?
What do you mean?
One of those characters that starts off, openly aggressive toward the main character, but then, as time passes, they warm up to them.
Yeah, but...
I hate her already.
You won't. There are reasons
I
why
hate her already.
She's a grumpy, cranky character, but you'll find out why.
Alright. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Probably in, every other stupid teen romance high school anime series. I mean, made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Yeah, she's absolutely a tsundere character. She can just fuck right off. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, I barely know how to read, so can't relate. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Why insulted? Like, damn, am I that horrible to be around? I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
The storyline forced me into it.
Say, who made you consider this literature club?
Do I?
It's more like, who made you consider the literature club?
The storyline. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How could you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader.
You know, something occurred to me.
Huh?
Like when she was doing all the poses and stuff.
Yeah?
It, like, really kind of messed with my head a little bit. Because I'm so used to, like, Hatoful Boyfriend, where it's all just the same still image of a bird for each character.
Oh yeah, for a game that is free, there is surprising production value to this game.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
I just did.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Aren't they all just so
Everyone
adorable?
A couple of them, maybe. I don't know, they got like... Okay, so I want to make sure of something.
Mm-hmm.
So this does follow the whole romance thing, so you have to,
Yes.
like, pick... Okay. I think I like Sayori. I might go with her. Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
He likes me.
So you were the prettiest girl all along.
You're goddamn right I am.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Getting that dick.
Mon-
Sorry, what?
Oh! I'm sorry, this is high school, right? What have they established what grade they're in at the moment?
They did mention that Natsuki was an earlier year.
Are we allowed to play this?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, this doesn't get explicit or anything, does it?
No.
Okay. Alright, also it makes me super nervous. You had to, like, wiggle your eyes, like, back and forth nervously.
Play the game.
Like you're... Oh.
Play the game. That's a question.
Alright. You did say you weren't answering any question. Okay, look.
Okay.
At least...
I will. I'll clarify stuff. Don't worry.
At least tell me this much. There's not going to be something we can get in trouble for, right? Like, any explicit content featuring a minor?
No. There's,
Okay.
There is no nudity.
Okay.
There is...
That was my biggest concern. Any nudity or sexual content.
There are suggestive references, and some blatant references without being visually depicted, but they are of somebody who is of age, so it is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
If this game had that as an issue, it would not have exploded in popularity, nor have been covered as much on something like Game Theory or, channels that are way bigger than us.
Okay. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So thick and chunky. Sorry. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well,
I like melon shakers. You know, the Gentleman's Lifestyle magazine.
It's not far off. Continue.
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, better shrink back to your corner, Natsuki. I swear to God, if you give me shit about reading manga, I will end you right here.
Natsuki is adorable.
Whatever. Fuck. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you?
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Zori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Dots. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Awkward.
What?
Is everybody sitting awkwardly in silence?
Alright.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Oh god, she's got an idea. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Alright, so there once was a man from Nantucket.
No.
Yes, no? I don't see anything wrong here.
That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Thick and Chunky?
If it moves the plot along. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, you have just disappointed the entire room.
Yep.
Everyone looks upset with you.
Look at Cranky Pants down there just glaring at you.
All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Well, that's it. Now I gotta stay here.
Yep. But...
I'm sorry. I thought...
Thick and Chunky.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? As if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club if I must. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
I also like that they're all slightly taller, too.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm so happy!
So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
I have friends like that.
Hey. You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
God, I love her. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Alright,
Roll
so I
credits.
guess... Huh?
Roll credits.
That's it, end the game. Hey, next time we play something else.
That was terrifying, wasn't it?
Oh man, what a nightmare. But no, we are continuing next time though.
Natsuki
But I
looks
think
like
we-
she has a beard.